This is going to actually be my part one of part two. The Duvall thing is going to be something separate. Um, my adult kid is here, but and I'm want to be careful about what I say, but I got to keep it real and I have to keep it unfiltered. And but I have to keep it YouTube friendly. So I want to do my best. I want to get into the discussion of the P Valley scene. It's a lot I want to say. The P Valley scene, heterosexual women's fascination with a gay buddy until they find out that gay buddy likes to get it tossed up. And then all of a sudden, it's too much for you. You want your... I'm jumping ahead of myself. Let me break down my views of the scene. Let me go there first. Okay, so I saw the scene. Starts out Lil Murda, him and I can't remember that guy's name. Big Teak. Him and Big Teak kissing passionately, blah blah blah. I think that's what everybody thought they were gonna see, and that was gonna be it. They start kissing passionately, and then Lil Murda pulls out a condom. In real life, let me go ahead and keep it real. In real life, Lil Murda would have went straight raw. Lil Murda would not have responsibly used protection. So, but that was for the TV show. So let's just go ahead and just not even play right now. He wouldn't have used nothing. He would have used that lube, but he wouldn't have used the condom. Anyway, so they kissing. Lil Murda pulls out the condom, and then damn, my memory. Does he put it in his mouth first? And then he puts it in Big Teak's mouth. Big Teak has it in his mouth, and then he goes down, puts it on Lil Murda, and goes to town and does what it do. So another thing, in real life, ain't no censorship, PG. Them man ain't nobody in real life putting on prophylactics to give oral. They going straight raw. Period. When it's time. But to go down there, ain't nobody wear no prophylactic for that. They just don't. It just ain't happening. 2 dudes and 2 black dudes, get out of here. That's for the TV show. That's for the audience. That's for stars. So Big T go down there for a few seconds or whatever. Come back up. He still has, obviously, the prophylactic on. Lil Murda pulls out some assistance. Some Astroglide, some stuff like that, some sort of silicone product. turns Big Teak over and do what it do. And I don't know if y'all noticed this, but didn't Big Teak look traumatized? That first second, in my opinion, Big Teak looked like he was back in prison and he was being harmed. The first few seconds, and then he got into it. But at first, Big Teak did not look like he liked it. And so they show that and stuff. And then from what I saw, I saw a copy on Twitter. From what I saw, then the scene ends. And that's what Lil Duvall was talking about was too much. Man, I thought Lil Duvall was talking about something. I'm in my 40s. I don't know how old y'all are, but I done seen some things that, damn, I'm going to have to pause this and I'm going to have to go record in a different area. Or then again, I want to get monetized if I say what I want to say. Shoot. Yeah, I'm in my 40s and I done seen some things. And if that was too much for y'all, where y'all been? Y'all done seen something like that before. That's why, that's too much. That's too much. And for those of you who thought it was too much, when y'all saw that man put that prophylactic in that man's mouth, what did you think was about to happen? And did you sit up there and watch the whole thing talking about, this is too much, this is too much? And if you watched the whole thing, you thought it was too much, you might have saw something you was kind of into that you kind of found interesting and that you kind of like. So you might want to investigate that. If you were so disgusted and grossed out, but you watched the whole thing, we might want to investigate that. But anyway, yeah, that was basically the scene. And what I wanted to kind of go into is a little bit um, about the comments. So in the initial video, in the initial story where I first woke up and saw this, Lil Duval talking about it's too much. So you see a lot of presumably straight women in the comments agreeing, oh, this is too much. I can't believe it. That's too much. They went too far. That's too much. And I wanted to do a video about a week ago in regards to Santana and him talking about basically gays rule the world and they set the standard for what women are and women going crazy and turning on them. And I wanted to go into a deeper discussion of how women are so it's a lot of women. I've even heard women say, I want a gay friend. Like, that's like, so y'all can understand this and so y'all can be clear. And I told y'all, some of my videos, you actually will dislike me because you'll be like, oh, she on some sort of gay side. Then you'll be like, oh, she homophobic. Oh, but then she like, no, I'm fair and balanced is what I am. And all depending on your perception is how you're going to hear what I'm saying. It's all about perception. There's no right or wrong. There's just perception. But I wanted to get into the bigger discussion. I'm not going to on this video, but it was what I wanted to do before. About straight women and, oh, that's what I was about to say. I'm sorry. What I was about to say is I've heard women in comments on different topics about gay men say, I want a gay friend. I would like to have me a gay male friend. Do you know when you're saying it like that, first of all, it sounds like you're not even talking about a human being. Second, okay, let me see y'all. Okay, y'all, I had to step outside a minute. I didn't want anybody inside the house hear me getting too profane. But second, it sounds like you're talking about a effing dog. Oh, y'all, now y'all hear the locusts in the background. I can't win. I can't find anywhere to record right. But yeah, second, let me go back inside. Second, it sounds like you're talking about a darn dog. I want a gay friend. I want a gay male friend. That sounds like you're talking about you want a puppy. Don't you never in your life say to no gay man or in mixed company or anything, I want a gay friend. That's like saying, I want a new Gucci bag. Like it's this object and not a human being with feelings and thoughts. Like you just basically want a gay friend to just sit down next to you, listen to all your dumb rambling. I don't have a lot of women friends. Women cackle and hen a lot, and it gets on my nerves. But basically, it's women who say that you just want a gay friend who will just sit and listen to that nonsense, give you male advice because they're a male, be there for you, be your pretend boyfriend when you don't have a boyfriend, because that's a whole other topic about straight women using gay men as their surrogate boyfriends. And how it kind of ruins your ability to have a real boyfriend because this gay man is fulfilling everything for you, except for sex, of course. And then you get a twisted view on what you're looking for in a straight man. You start to want the qualities of your straight man that you're looking for to be that of your gay male friend. But the gay male friend aligns more with femininity, and your view has gotten twisted on what you really want. And therefore you never find anybody. Therefore you hyper lean on your gay male friend. It's a whole thing that goes on. Maybe that's another video for another time too. I'll write down. But yeah, this thing with us being so shocked about seeing these two men on screen having sex. People were very shocked by that. And somebody in the comments made a good point. They said, are y'all shocked about seeing the thugs have sex? Because when Clifford was getting effing or whatever Clifford was doing, you know, the guy that dresses like a woman, he's not trans, he just dresses very feminine. That was perfectly fine. Very few people said anything. But this particular scene with these two disturbed people. And yes, that is the reason why it disturbs people. Because it's reality. Let me tell y'all, I'm trying to be careful here. Not all men who come out of the prison system are down low. I know it's a popular thing to imply that men from the prison system are down low, even though it is millions of women waiting for them to get out of prison to jump on a on a wing wang, waiting to jump on it, even though they say they think they're down low. Not all men come out the system like that. Some men do. I had an ex. Always use protection. We always did. So let me be clear about that. But he didn't want to, and I've never had an issue with somebody not wanting to go down. That's just, and if somebody didn't, that was their own personal thing they just didn't do. But in a regular situation, no. Everything is clean as a whistle. Smells like strawberry shortcake, to be honest. But anyway, he didn't necessarily want any part of that. He had spent some time in. And like I said, every time we had relations, we always used protection. That was never an issue. But he did not too much like going down that front. He wanted to go in that culo hole. He wanted to lick around that back. And I always found that kind of peculiar. I don't know why I didn't click, but you know what? I'm not gonna even go into that. I'm gonna shut up about that. Let me get back on topic and not be putting my business out there. But it's hard for straight women to see this reality. These two very straight appearing men having sex. It's reality. It's what's, I believe they call trade, DL trade, because Lil Murda is pretending publicly to be a straight man. That's a character he's playing. That's the character many men play in real life. They are having sex with y'all. Very straight appearing thug men are having sex with women, but they secretly desire the man. That's who they really want. But they have sex with you because people say coming out of the closet is not a big deal in 2022. Yes, the F it is. It's a huge deal. I'm not excusing that because women have a right to know if they're with a man that's having sex with a man. But coming out of the closet in 2022 is a big deal. Coming out of the closet in 2022 will still cost many people their families. And depending on what country you live in, coming out of the closet will cost you your life. People get their lives taken from them coming out of the closet. Coming out of the closet can make your mother and father, who you love more than life itself, completely banish you. Completely want nothing to do with you. We just saw a video like that literally the other week, a black dude's dad kicking him out. They didn't say why. I felt like it had to do with the boy's lifestyle. Who knows? We don't know, but I just feel like it had to do with that. But it'll cause these people who are the closest to your heart and your life will abandon you. Not always, but in some situations, it's very damaging for people to come out of the closet. And please believe, anti-discrimination laws don't stop discrimination in real life. On plenty of these jobs, if you come out and people find out you're gay, it can affect your promotion. It can affect a company hiring you. Yes, there are anti-discrimination policies, but that doesn't mean discrimination doesn't still occur. All that stuff still happens. Families turn on people who come out as gay. Jobs won't hire you for being gay. Certain parts of society won't accept you for being gay in 2022. So it is a big deal to come out. It's life-changing to come out. So there's a reason why people don't come out. That's one of them, or one of the few reasons. But this is so disturbing because it's so relatable to so many black women. They've dated somebody that looks like one of these two guys, and it's too much for them to wrap their minds around. They haven't dated somebody that looks like Uncle Clifford. A couple of women have. Y'all remember the episode of Jerry Springer where Brittany, the transsexual, got that lady pregnant? Y'all remember that? If y'all remember old school Jerry Springer, Brittany, the transsexual, got somebody pregnant. That was the wildest shit I ever seen. But in general, Uncle Clifford is not who women are dating. Women are dating Big Teak and Lil Murda. But in real life, Big Teaks and Uncle Murders, or Big Teaks and Little Murders exist all over the country. hanging out with their homeboys, banging out their homeboys. And this is just something people don't want to talk about, even though everybody knows it's going on. This is so taboo. DL men and men trade slash DL trade, meaning you're passable as straight. DL men have ended the life of openly gay men because openly gay men have threatened to expose them. DL men have ended the life of trans women. Some men really don't know that it's a trans woman. Not a lot. The majority of men, I believe, know they're with a trans woman, but they don't want others to find out, and they have ended that person's life or harmed them severely. That's how taboo it is. That's how much people don't want a person to know their real sexual desires. It's a big deal seeing this, and this is hard for a lot of women to see because a lot of them know a man they're currently dealing with or have dealing with, the amount of times he's hanging out with friends and either still sleeping with her or sleeping with her less, or sometimes you just know something is off, but you're in denial. This particular scene, this particular storyline with these two trade DL men puts it right in your face. And it's a lot for people to deal with. Now, on my part 3, I'm going to go into the adult entertainment industry and my own prejudices. I have some prejudices too that I actually deal with as far as how I view black men and what black men should or shouldn't be doing. And I want to talk a little bit about Zoe too. Zoe's a very popular YouTuber who only likes trade and straight acting men. He doesn't want, which I believe eventually is going to get Zoe taken out of here. No, very few people have addressed that. The Zoe plays very dangerous games in that area with men who are DL or trade, and he's told some crazy stories, and he's going to get harmed one day, unfortunately. But I'm going to go into that a little bit too, now that we're on this topic. But stay tuned for part 3 about my thoughts and own prejudices about gay men in the adult entertainment industry and how I view that. Okay, bye.